there's three questions that I like to ask starting out any meeting, and I want you to think about these. You don't have to answer these out loud, but I really, want you to think about these. And the first question is this, why did you come out tonight? What was it that brought you out to hear this presentation tonight? Because I can tell you right now that people right now are more than ever looking for opportunities, right? They're looking for opportunities because they're not currently satisfied with the way things are. They're not satisfied with their job. They're not satisfied with their income. And so they're, people like yourselves, which I would say this, successful people keep their options open. And I believe you guys, are here because you are successful people. Now, success is not based on how much money you have in the bank or the car that you drive. Success just means that, you want more out of life and you're willing to put that effort in, to get more out of life. So my first question to you is, and I just want you to think about it for a second, what brought you out tonight? Because whatever your surface answer is, well, I'm interested in learning how to trade, or I want to make more money, or whatever it may be, it's deeper than that, right? So the reason why we keep our options open and we look at opportunities, and the reason why we're willing to take a look at something is because we want to know, is what I'm going to see tonight, is this opportunity truly, a vehicle or an opportunity that can get me from where I am right now to where I want to be? Now, what we're going to share with you tonight can become an additional income stream, right? I'm currently, making multiple thousands of dollars a month just with this vehicle. I own multiple businesses, so I have, other, income streams and other things that I, that I earn income in, but this is just an additional income stream to what other income streams I make. So if you work a job right now, if you're self-employed right now, maybe you're a business owner right now, whatever it may be, what we're going to share with you tonight can become a part-time income, or it could become a full-time income, because Curtis, he does this full-time. He's a full-time trader. He makes his money by trading Forex, and that's what his full-time income is. And he's very, very good at it. He's one of our top trainers and, teachers and educators within the company. And, this is what he does full-time. So again, whatever brought you out tonight, I want to encourage you guys that this vehicle that we call iMarkets Live truly can be the vehicle that gets you from where you are right now to where you want to be. My second question to you is, are you currently satisfied? Are you currently satisfied with where you are with your current income? Okay. Are you completely satisfied with where you are with your current income? I would have to say that the answer is no, because if you were, you probably wouldn't be here tonight. And I've muted everybody just because there's a little bit of background noise, but hopefully you guys can still hear me. So, I'll say this. I do very well. I make multiple six figures in my other businesses. But when I saw this opportunity about a year ago, I'm always the type of guy who keeps my options open. I'm always keeping my options open because I never know if the next opportunity that's being presented to me is going to be one of those, one of those vehicles or opportunities that can propel me forward. I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of Grant Cardone or Robert Kiyosaki or Donald Trump before he became president, or any of the, top people out there, Richard Branson, Warren Buffett. These guys have multiple streams of income, okay? Multiple, right? Grant Cardone alone has 56 different streams of income. Richard Branson owns 400 plus companies. Donald Trump, before he became president, had over 400 companies. Warren Buffett, geez, where do we even start with that guy? These guys all have something in common, right? Successful people, wealthy people, they all have something in common. They have multiple streams of income. And so this vehicle right here can truly be an additional income stream for you. And then my last question is this. What would your life look like right now, right? And I really want you to think about this. What would your life look like right now if you had unlimited income potential? If income for you was not an issue, meaning you didn't have to check your bank account before you made a purchase, or you didn't have to save money to take a vacation. You could take a vacation whenever you wanted. or you had enough income to where you didn't even have to work a job, right? And so what would life look like for you? Because everybody that's listening to this presentation right now, if I asked you individually, what would life look like if you had unlimited income potential? Every one of you guys would have a different answer. And that's what makes all of us unique is, we're all different. We all want different things, but yet at the end of the day, it's very similar in the sense of, we would like to be able to create more income for more stability, whether we want to save more, invest more, give more, whatever it may be. We all want that. But I guarantee if I asked every single person in the room, what would life look like if you had unlimited income potential, you guys would all give me, different answers. So I want you guys to keep those 3 questions in mind as we're going through this presentation. We always like to start off by sharing this book, okay? I'm not sure if you guys can hear me, but Kunal, can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir, you're fine.
Great, awesome. How many of you guys have ever, and I can't hear you or see you, so you guys can raise your hand so Kunal and Amber can see you. How many of you guys have read the book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad? Okay. If you've never heard of the book, this is Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki is a best-selling author in finance and real estate. The Rich Dad, Poor Dad book is one of the top-selling books of all time. Now, if you don't know who Robert Kiyosaki is, I'll give you a quick overview. Robert Kiyosaki became a millionaire early on in his 20s, and he went broke. So broke that him and his wife lived homeless in their vehicle. But the one thing that I want you guys to understand about successful people that have a vision for more is they don't quit. They face hard times, just like us all. They go through circumstances, just like us all. But the difference is they don't let the circumstances define them, and they don't allow the circumstances to keep them from truly being successful. So Robert Kiyosaki never gave up on his vision, even though his wife and him and his wife lived in a car homeless. Not only did they, go from being a millionaire to being a zero heir, right? A zero heir, making zero. They turned it around and have made more money and more wealth than they ever did before. And he wrote a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad about the philosophies of how that took place. But this right here is his follow-up book called Cash Flow Quadrant. And if you're listening right now and you truly want to be successful, you truly want to diversify your income, you truly want to make more money, and you truly want to have more time freedom, then you have to read this book. Maybe you're not a reader. Maybe you're saying, Justin, well, I don't read books. Well, this book right here is a game changer. And the one thing that successful people do is successful people read books, okay? And, about 5 years ago, I had never finished a book before, but I realized if I wanted to be successful and I wanted more out of my life, I had to read books because books give us the information that we need to not have to make, the same bad mistakes or decisions that other people have made, but be able to learn and leverage their knowledge and their information to be able to, move forward within our own lives. This book 2 years ago, it changed the way I thought. It changed the way I saw things. It changed my outlook on life, because when I read this book, I was frustrated. And I'm going to share that with you in just a moment. But you've got to write this book down, and you've got to either go buy it. You can pull out your cell phone right now and go to Amazon and have it shipped to you in 2 days if you have Amazon Prime, or you can download this on your iTunes or your audiobook and listen to this book, and it will truly change your life, okay? Because here's what Robert Kiyosaki says in this book. Robert Kiyosaki says there are 4 ways that we make money and we spend our time. And everybody on this presentation or watching this presentation right now spends their time and earns their money in one or more of these quadrants. Quadrant number 1 is the employee quadrant. Employee quadrant is simply where people exchange time and effort, or hours for dollars, for an income. If they don't work, they don't get paid. If you're an employee sitting in the room right now or watching this presentation, if you don't go to work next week, I find it very hard to believe you're going to get a paycheck, right? But this is where 60% of people spend their time. If you see the 60% in the pie there up in the bottom right corner in that first quadrant, this shows that 60% of people spend their time and earn their money in the employee quadrant. Now, there's nothing wrong with jobs, guys, but if you want more out of life, you desire more, you want to make more money, you want to have more time freedom, you want to be able to travel, you want to be able to do all the things that you truly want to do, it very rarely happens when you work a job. Here's why. Because when you work a job, you have to be there to make money, and you're required to, put in a certain amount of hours. And again, I'm not down on jobs at all. I'm up on opportunities. I'm just up on opportunities. But here's the thing, and I really want you to hear this. If you like working your job, that's great. But if you want more out of life, here's what you have to know. When you work a job, when you work for someone else and you're an employee, you're simply helping someone else's dreams come true, right? You're building someone else's dream. You're not a lot of times not your own, because the person that started the company that you worked for had a dream or a vision to create a business and to be wealthy or to be successful, and that takes employees to work for them. Again, nothing wrong with employees. Employees make the world go round. But if you truly want more out of life and you want to make more money and you want to have more time freedom, it's not going to happen in that quadrant. I was never a good employee, guys. Okay, I had my first job when I was 12 and my last job when I was 20. And every single one of those jobs I got fired from. Every single one. I was not a good employee. I couldn't, no matter how hard I tried, I just was not a good employee. And it wasn't that I didn't work hard. It's just working for someone else just never sat with me the right way. And so I got fired from every job. And believe it or not, the same Taco Bell hired me and fired me 4 times. I don't know how that's possible. I maybe set the world record for being hired and fired the most times. I don't think anybody else has ever been hired or fired more times than me from the same company. But I just was never a good one because I always wanted more. And so I moved to the self-employed quadrant, as you can see at the bottom left corner. And I thought that was like me hitting the jackpot. Like I had arrived, right? So at 21 years old, I became self-employed, an independent contractor in the sales industry. And I thought, yep, I'm my own boss, and I'm gonna do some big things here. And I did. For the last 14 years, I've been self-employed. I have not worked for somebody else. I've worked for myself. And in the self-employed quadrant, I've been very successful. The only difference between the employee quadrant and the self-employed quadrant is you don't work a job as a self-employed person. You own a job. And where you have the benefit of clocking out, usually at 5 or 6 in the employee quadrant, you don't clock out as a self-employed person, right? I've been in the mortgage business. I'm in the real estate business right now. And guys, when you're in commission sales, you're working all the time, right? And so as it says here in the self-employed quadrant, this is your doctors, your lawyers, your attorneys, your small business owners, things like that. They work for themselves. They make more money, but have no time to enjoy it. And so 2 years ago, when I read this book called Cash Flow Quadrant, I was frustrated. Here's why. I joined the #1 real estate team in Michigan 4 years ago. #3 Keller Williams in all of North America. Very, very top producing company and team for Keller Williams. And my first year, I sold about 100 homes. I became the #1 agent. I was Rookie of the Year, Top Producer of the Year, won all the awards, was in the commercials on TV. I was the inside sales manager. I sat on the leadership council. I was his right-hand guy. And I did very well, made multiple 6 figures. And I remember sitting there in my office completely frustrated, right? Completely frustrated. Here's why. Because I realized that although I was making more money, I had no time. I'm married with 4 kids. I would leave before my kids woke up for school, and I'd come home after they went to bed. And I did this for pretty much 2 years straight. And it was frustrating because I did not sign up to be in the rat race. Here's the thing. When you're a real estate agent, every time you sell a house, you're unemployed. You have to go find someone to re-employ you. When you're a doctor and you see a patient, you're unemployed. You need a new patient to walk through the door. You're a lawyer and you're trying a case. Once you try a case, you need another case to try, right? That's how self-employed works. You're like in the rat race. But if you look to the left of the quadrant, it says 95% of the people spend their time here and earn their money. Only 5% of the wealth is here. So when I read this book, I realized this, guys. I wanted to be more wealthy and make more money because when you have a family of 6, I'm telling you, there's a lot of groceries. You got to make money to take care of your family, right? But number 2 is I wanted more time more than anything. If I ask everybody in this room what is more important to you, time or money, I guarantee everybody will say time, right? You can make a ton of money if you never have time to enjoy it or see the ones that you love. It means nothing. But when you have more time and can still have more money, that's the winning, that's the winning advantage, right? And so I moved very quickly to the right side of the quadrant because Robert Kiyosaki says, if you want to make more money and you want to have more time, you need to move to the right side of the quadrant. Now, as you can see up there, the business owner, this is where you create a business and have systems and people working for you. But we're not here to focus on that. We're here to focus on the bottom right quadrant. The bottom right quadrant is 1% of the population. It's the investor quadrant. Okay, that's what we're here to talk about tonight, guys, is being an investor. Okay, the investor quadrant says this: they have money working for them and have unlimited income potential. I want you to think of it this way. Okay, simply this, guys: if you're an investor, all you're doing is taking the money that you earn and you're putting that money to work for you. Okay. Your money is working for you. I'll give you an example. My 17-year-old daughter, believe it or not, I don't know how it's possible, she works for Taco Bell. Okay, she's not on the same path as me. She's actually one of the team leaders. She's doing really well. She hasn't been fired, and I'm sure she won't because she's a great employee. But I have her working a job to understand what it means to be an employee, but I've already got her in the investor quadrant. About 4 or 5 months ago, she took $400 worth of her money, which is 2 weeks worth of pay for her. And she said, Dad, what should I do with this money? Because having it sit in her savings account is earning her 0% pretty much, right? So she said, Dad, what should I do with it? I said, you should invest it. She said, what should I invest into? I said, Bitcoin. Okay, I don't know if anybody here knows about Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, but you will, right? Because that's a huge, huge thing going on. It's not our topic of discussion tonight, but if you know about it, you'll understand the story. If you don't, Kunal will be able to tell you what Bitcoin is. But here's what she did. She took $400, and in June of this year, she put it into Bitcoin. Okay, right now today, that same $400, and I'm pulling it up as we speak on my phone, so I want to know the real amount that she has. She has $1,076.60. That's what being an investor is, guys. It's where you take your money and you invest it, and your money begins to work for you and grow. So the $400 that my daughter took and put into Bitcoin, it is now more than doubled in just a few months, okay? That's what investors do. Investors simply take the money that they make and they put that money to work for them. Because wealthy people, guys, they do not save money. By saving money, don't get me wrong, you should have a certain amount of money set aside for emergencies or a rainy day, but nobody really ever gets wealthy by saving money because you can't even earn enough interest on saving money, right? You might as well put the money between your mattress. That's what's going to happen when you put your money into a savings account if they don't hit you with fees. So investors take their money and they invest it. And guys, here's what it says. They have money working for them and have unlimited income potential. I asked you guys the question, what would life look like if you had unlimited income potential? Well, guys, this is the quadrant to experience unlimited income potential. And I want everybody to know that's in the room tonight, money is no respecter of person. It's no respecter of persons. It doesn't matter if you're black or white, rich or poor. It doesn't matter if you're big or small. It doesn't matter if you're from California or Michigan. It doesn't matter if you're from the inner city or the suburbs. It doesn't matter. Anybody can build wealth. Anybody can be an investor and use their talents and their money to accumulate and build more money, unlimited income potential. And as you guys see, this quadrant is the smallest one, 1% of the people. But yet to the right of this quadrant, you see that as the other one, 95% of the people and only 5% of the wealth are on the left side, 95% of the wealth in the world is on the right side of the quadrant, but yet only 5% of the people are here, okay? I hope if anything you guys get out of this entire presentation is this slide right here. You have a choice to make. After seeing this, you've already identified where you're making money and spending your time. Now I'll ask you, where do you want to earn your money and spend your time? Now the choice is yours. And here's the great thing. I started out as an employee. Most people do. I realized the dreams and the goals that I had, that employee quadrant could never get me there. So I've moved through the quadrants. And now I'm in the best quadrant that I could possibly be in. And that's the investor quadrant, because the investor quadrant can ultimately help you earn unlimited income potential. So guys, we're here to talk about Forex. The wealthiest people were interviewed. Okay, the wealthiest people in the world were interviewed, and they were asked this question: what are the top 3 sources of income that you earn your money? Okay, what are the top 3 sources of income that you earn your money? And here's what they said, in no random order. They just said real estate, they said the stock market, and they said the foreign exchange. Okay, now if you've never heard of the foreign exchange before tonight, here's the difference. Everybody's heard of the stock market because it's the US market. The stock market is a $22 billion a day industry. That's nothing to sneeze at. That's a huge, huge market. $22 billion a day. But here's the difference, guys. The foreign exchange is a $5.3 trillion a day industry. That's 225 times bigger than the stock market. This is where the world's currency pairs are traded on a daily basis. So here's the difference real quick between stocks and Forex. Stock market, you're investing and you're buying into companies. The Forex market, you're investing and buying or trading with currency pairs. Right here, what is Forex? It's the largest financial market in the world. It's where you trade one currency for another. You either buy or sell the world's major currency pairs with a click of a button, literally. If you have a smartphone or you have a tablet or a laptop, you can trade. You are qualified to become a trader in the foreign exchange. The US stock market opens and closes every day, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern time. Well, guess what? The foreign exchange is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, and there's 3 sessions: the New York session, the London session, and the Tokyo session. Okay? As I mentioned, $5.3 trillion a day. Who participates in the foreign exchange? Well, if you have your money in a checking or savings account right now, guess what? Your bank is using your money every single day to trade in the largest financial market in the world. Hedge funds, government, retail market. Here's how it works, guys. If you've ever traveled international, one of the first things you do is you get off the plane and you exchange your currency. Well, guess what? Money is moving throughout the world every single day. When the United States sends money over to, let's say Israel or Germany, for whatever it may be, we're sending in US dollars, and they're basically taking that money and they're converting or exchanging it into their currency pair. When the United States orders 10,000 cars from Japan, they're sending US dollars and Japan is receiving it in the Japanese yen. Okay, money is moving all day long through the market. And so this is what drives the market up or down. The US dollar versus the Canadian dollar. If the US dollar is strengthening, or is the Canadian dollar weakening? You'll learn all this. And basically with Forex, all you're doing is taking a position in whether a currency is going to go up or down. That's it. And it's not a long-term hold. I mean, you can get in and out of currency trades within minutes. And so you're going to learn about that. And the great thing is, guys, you can get started with as low as $100. 10 years ago, you couldn't even trade in this industry unless you had 7 figures in the bank. Now they've lowered it down to where you can trade with as little as $100 that you have in the bank. That's the beautiful thing, okay? And then again, you can trade with any device. And here's the beauty of it, okay? If everybody in this room or whoever's in this room is not familiar with how to trade or has never traded before, the great thing is you can start out trading with a practice account. When I started trading Forex, I never knew anything about trading. I never traded before. I never knew what the foreign exchange was. Matter of fact, I thought the foreign exchange was when, another country like Germany would send over a student to be here in the United States for 6 months. I thought that was the foreign exchange, where we were doing a student exchange program. That's what I thought foreign exchange was. But when I found out about this, I got so excited about it because of the potential and what is possible here. And, I didn't even start trading real money for 5 weeks. I practiced for 5 weeks with fake money and learned how to trade. I didn't want to risk real money while I was learning. That's the beauty of it. You don't have to risk your money when you learn. You could be on a practice account as long as you want. So what is iMarkets Live, guys? Very, very simple, okay? iMarkets Live is simply a first-class Forex education and software provider. That's all we are. We're not a broker. We don't trade your money. You're not giving us your money to trade. What we're providing is a Forex education and software platform, okay? We were founded July 4th, 2013, and our mission is to set people free, and guys, we're doing that all over the world. We have over 45,000 customers in over 120 countries. We are on a global mission right now to be at 1 million customers by 2020, and we're growing each and every month. We're a debt-free and privately owned financial solvent and stable company, and we have no third-party services, meaning we create and own the rights to all of our products. We don't outsource them. Everything is done in-house. Meet our leadership team, right? This is our corporate staff. Christopher Terry is our CEO, founder of the company. Christopher Terry has been a trader for over 25 years. He's earned well over $80 million in the industry. And basically what he's done is he's taken his expertise and he's dummied it down to a platform like iMarkets Live to allow people like you and me to be able to get in the game. Now, I don't know if you knew this or not, but the average Forex education is anywhere between $5,000 and $30,000. Curtis and I travel all over the country, and there's usually someone in one of our meetings that have already gone down the Forex path or are already trading Forex, and they've invested thousands of dollars. We were in Atlanta last week, and there was a guy in the room who had already spent $12,000 to start learning Forex, okay? This is a very expensive investment outside of iMarkets Live to learn this. And so what Christopher Terry and then his wife here, Isis De La Torre, has done is they've created a platform for the average person like you and I to be able to get in the game and to be able to become traders, okay? Isis De La Torre, 25 years ago, she met Christopher Terry and she taught him how to trade. Christopher Terry was a construction worker in the Bronx, and Isis basically met him, started teaching him how to trade, and they got married. Now, just to give you a little background on Isis, she was the first Hispanic woman on Wall Street. First Hispanic woman on Wall Street. I don't know about you, but that's a pretty big accomplishment or, you know, notch on her resume. And so very, very classy lady. Between her and Chris, I mean, some of the most amazing people out there. Alex Morton, our executive vice president, he came from a company called Vima, where he was a top income earner, millionaire by the time he was 22. He's 28 now. He's been featured in Rolling Stone. He's been featured in Forbes magazine. The guy's amazing. He's an author of a book. He's helped people make a lot of money. The guy is a class act. And then lastly, Ivan Tapia from Mexico is our vice president of sales. Ivan is a seven-figure earner within our company, and he helps people all over the world trade Forex, okay? Now, what makes us unique and why you are protected, okay? We understand the word investor, investing, you know, sounds risky. Well, there is risk involved. I mean, there's risk involved in it and everything. And so here's what we do to protect you. Results with our services are not guaranteed. We'll never tell you any guarantees or make any promises. Besides to bring the best value to the table day in and day out, okay? iMarkets Live does not trade your money or handle investments. You're in control of your money at all times, as I mentioned earlier. iMarkets Live does not earn on your trades. There's no commissions and performance fees taken. Okay, you're gonna see how with our products and services, just by using them, you're gonna be able to make a nice amount of money, and we're never gonna charge you for the amount of money that you make. You can enter and exit trades at any time. And here's the great thing, you can trade at your own risk, right? Nobody's forcing you to trade. You can analyze whether a trade makes sense or not, and we'll teach you how to know whether a trade makes sense or not. And lastly, our objective is to empower, enrich, and educate all of you and all of our customers around the world. Now, when you become a customer of iMarkets Live, because that's all you are, you can say customer, you can say student, that's what you become, okay? Right here is our foundational platform product. This is called IML Academy. IML Academy, guys, is a complete Forex mastery course. We're going to take you step by step and help you become a consistent, profitable trader. You don't need to have any previous trading or investing experience. That's the beauty of it. You don't need any experience whatsoever to jump on board and learn how to do it. Matter of fact, if you could see it on the screen, that very first tab there says history of Forex, okay? You're going to start right from the get-go of what is the history of Forex and take you all the way through advanced training, okay? There's over 60 plus videos and more being added regularly. It's translated in multiple languages and many more to come. You get basic to advanced training, as I mentioned, learning courses with easy to follow step-by-step videos. Guys, it's so easy. If you know how to hit a play button and listen to a video, that's how easy this product is. It's not complex whatsoever. And lastly, learn from expert traders and not just market theorists. Some of the top traders and educators in the world are iMarkets Live educators, and you're getting this at your fingertips. Now, I'm going to show you 7 more products, but this one product alone is what you typically pay $5,000 to $30,000 to learn. You could type in San Francisco Forex. Chances are a company called Online Trading Academy is going to pop up. They're one of the most well-known trading academies in the world. They've been around for 20 years. A+ Better Business Bureau rating. Their entry-level Forex program's $5,000. Their next one is $8,500 for the first 3 months, and then you pay $625 a month, or you can just pay $12,500. We were sharing this in Vegas a few months ago, and this lady was like, "That's not true." I'm like, "What do you mean it's not true?" She said, "Justin, they sell you up to $30,000 in the actual seminars." And I said, "Wow." And she said the crazy thing was people were paying it, right? And so that's the great thing about this. And, just to let you know right off the bat, there's not some crazy sales pitch coming at the end. We're not selling $30,000 packages. We're not selling $5,000 packages. We're not selling $1,000 package or even $500 packages. Guys, if this makes sense when it's all said and done, because you're either going to know if it does or not. We're not going to pressure you. We're not going to push you into it. This either makes sense for you or not. It's only a couple $100 to get involved, guys. That's it, okay? That's what I'm saying. Christopher Terry and his wife have dummied this down to bring the price to such a minimal place that we have people in third world countries. We have people in third world countries around the world taking advantage of this and going from an average income a year of like $5,000 to $7,000 for the whole year, making 6 figures a year because they're being able to utilize and leverage the system to help them get ahead, right? And so, some of you guys may have come as guests for Ratu tonight. He's got people in Fiji right now that are taking a look at this. And I'm not sure what the average income is in Fiji, but I know that we have people in Trinidad and Tobago, a lot of people in Trinidad and Tobago who are using our platform and making 6 figures, over 6 figures a year trading, okay? So again, to be able to get involved for a couple $100, I just say is a no-brainer. Now, product number 2, guys, is called IMARKETSLIVETV. I think this is one of our most powerful products that we have. Guys, this is live Forex education and mentorship, okay? Imagine being able to have live mentorship and education every single day. What this product does is it helps you increase your chances of success by combining your education with our live mentorship program to help you learn how to apply what you've learned. There's over 75 hours of live Forex education per week. If we didn't have any other program and this was the only one, this product's worth thousands of dollars right here. Why? Because you can sit down on your computer and be able to go into a trading room that's live on your computer and have some of the top traders and educators in the world tell you exactly what's going on in the market, tell you exactly what to look for throughout the day, and give you trade setups to actually get into, and they're pretty much spot on. If you have questions during the education or the mentorship session, you can type into the chat and they will answer your question live with thousands of people around the world on that same education session. Here's the great thing, guys. It's in multiple languages, and not only that, there's many trading sessions at different times throughout the day because, again, if the market's open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, the London session takes place at 3 a.m. Eastern, so 12 a.m. Pacific. You have the New York session and the Asian session, and they're training all throughout those sessions. And if you were to miss any of those sessions, guys, you can get right on and watch the recording, okay? IMLTV recordings to rewatch, review, and relearn. This product right here is a game changer. The next product, product number 3, is called the Harmonic Scanner. Again, and I'm not just saying this because, I'm sharing this with you. I'm saying this because these products are amazing. We use these products. we learn from these products. We make money from these products. These products are the top products in the industry. You will not find any other company in this industry offering the products that we have. The harmonic scanner is like having an ultimate trading assistant working for you throughout the market being open. The harmonic scanner assists both beginners and experienced traders with the high probability confirmation to help increase their chances of profiting long term. Now I want to break this down for you guys because this product is probably the best product. I would say there's two products that for brand new customers or students when they become a part of our company, there's two products that we highly recommend, and this is one of them. This product scans the markets, right? It scans for high probability trade opportunities. And what does that mean? Well, when this scanner finds a pattern, because guys, that's all the market is. It's just patterns, right? And the patterns repeat themselves. This product finds the pattern. And what it does is it lands on the pattern, as you can see in that picture. It looks like a yellow butterfly. And you're provided with all of the info. This product tells you what pair to get into of currency, whether it's the US dollar, the euro, the Japanese yen, the Swiss franc, the Great British pound, the Australian dollar. You'll learn all of that. It tells you exactly what trade. And then what it does, guys, is it gives you your entry point. And what an entry point is where to get in the trade. It gives you a number, and all you do is copy it. Okay, copy and paste it right into your phone. Very, very simple. Then it gives you your stop loss. What is a stop loss? A stop loss is a line that protects you, that if worst case scenario, the trade goes backwards, guess what it does? It pulls you out of the trade so you don't lose all your money. It's set in place to protect you. And lastly, it gives you your take profit prices. What's a take profit price? It's a line or a place within that trade that is given to you as a number where it predicts that the trade is going to hit, and rather than you having to sit in front of your computer or stare at your phone all day, it will pull you out of the trade and close your trade in profit. I'll give you an example. We had a trade that hit yesterday that we made, I think, $900 on, and it hit the take profit line. And rather than, again, us having to research and track the trade all day, what it did is it took us out in profit. But the beauty of knowing what the stop loss is, guys, is you know what you're risking when you get into the trade. You already know what you're risking, so there's no guesswork. It's not like, oh man, hopefully I win, or am I going to lose? This isn't gambling. This is all precisely set up for you to be able to understand what you're doing, and all the information is provided to you, okay? Now, this is a privately owned software, and its high accuracy predictions help you put in the winning, it helps you get on the winning side of the market. Now, let me just share real quick with you about this product. Curtis and I were doing a training session with one of the top earners in our company on the trading side. He used this product to get started. He invested $1,500 and in 90 days turned it into $112,000 primarily using this product right here. Okay. Now I'm going to say trading involves risk and results are not guaranteed. Past profits don't guarantee future gains. We have to say that. But our products and services gear you towards and move you towards profit if you follow them. Okay. This product alone is anywhere from 70 to 90% accurate. When it gives you a pattern, you have a 70 to 90% chance that it's going to be accurate. And we have records and trade history available for all of our products and services for you to be able to review and see their results. Now, we also talked to this same guy, and because of this product right here, he made $136,000 last week alone. The guy's made over $500,000 in 6 months trading Forex. And here's what he told me. He said if people would just take their time and invest some time into learning this skill set of Forex, he says this would change anybody's financial situation. But most people are not willing to spend time and invest it into their future because everybody wants the here and now success. Everybody wants that go through the drive-through and get your food in 30 seconds, right? Well, guess what? If those that are listening to this presentation right now are serious about those 3 questions that I asked you earlier, and you're willing to invest your time and learn how to trade, I'm telling you, unlimited income potential is very possible with trading foreign currency, okay? This is our next product. This is called the Web Analyzer. What is the Web Analyzer? Well, it's a market analysis software. The Web Analyzer features a proprietary in-house algorithm that scans the market on multiple timeframes, seeking precise entries. This is a custom platform product. It's built and maintained by in-house programming team. You receive precise trade setups as soon as they are found. Again, tells you exactly where to get in, where to get out, and close out your trades. You combine this with your trading strategy to catch higher probability trades. And if you use this in conjunction with the harmonic scanner, man, there are people making a lot of money using these two products together. And again, we provide all the education, all the how-to on how to use these products. Next one, our daily swing trades. I'm not sure if you guys have any multimillionaires giving you their secrets and teaching you what they do and how to do what they do. Well, we do, okay? Daily swing trades, you learn and earn with our CEO, Christopher Terry, the $80 million earner. Dive into real-time opportunities with a 20-plus year market veteran. This platform allows you to learn and potentially earn with longer-term swings. Get weekly trade forecasts from the master trader, Chris Terry. Major pairs analyzed every week and shared with our customers. Learn new techniques as Chris shares different strategies and insights. The same gentleman we were doing a meeting with earlier, the guy that earned 6 figures last week, he told us he took a daily swing trade with Christopher Terry on November 3rd, and he closed it on November 10th. So it was a 7-day trade. It's a little bit longer, and he made over $30,000. Now, again, everybody's results will vary, but I'm just trying to share the potential with you with trading foreign currency. Now, some of you guys might be sitting there and saying, wow, $30,000, that sounds great. I'd be happy with just making an extra $500 or $1,000 a month. That's the beauty of this. There's no competition. Everybody can get in and create goals on what they want to accomplish and move towards that. They say this, that an extra $1,000 a month would change most households in the United States. So, if you're a big, a big dreamer and a big, goal person like me, then, maybe you're saying, because I talked to a guy earlier in Atlanta, he's like, man, I want to get up to making 6 figures a month. And I said, well, you can. That's the great thing. Well, maybe you're the person that only wants to make $500 or $1,000 a month. Well, guess what? You can. The great thing is this is for anybody and whatever way that they want to, to earn. Next product is what's called our mirror trading. Mirror trading is simply this, guys. This is FX Signals. It's one of our mirror traders. This is where you mirror and you basically copy again, it's called the mirror trader. You mirror or you copy the trades of top traders within our company. We provide you with a list of traders. You see all their trade history, how many trades they've won, how many trades they've lost, what their percentage of winning is, how much they've grown their accounts, and you can choose one of them. And with this product here, the auto trader gives everyone the chance to earn while they learn with better earning potential than most traditional savings accounts. Again, if you have money in your savings account, you're probably not earning anything with this. This is a 100% hands-free product where you copy the exact trades of our professionals. It takes 10 minutes to set it up, and you set it and forget it. When the auto trader makes a trade, you make a trade. When they make 5 trades, you make 5 trades. And it trades as they trade. It's hands-free. Here's the great thing. When you earn $1,000, again, no commissions or performance fees. IML makes no money. You keep all $1,000, okay? 2 to 10% historical monthly returns. Past profits don't guarantee future gains, okay? Risk management is built in to protect your money and your accounts. Multiple features to, again, protect you and help your account. This is geared towards conservative growth. Clients can take advantage of longer-term compounding. This is where you may want to put some money in an account and let it grow for a year, 2 years, 3 years. This will grow more than your money in your savings account or your money between your mattresses, okay? Fusion Trader, high activity, high risk. The Fusion Trader potentially yields aggressive results so the average person can grow their money without a large investment capital. Customize your experience. Choose between various traders and levels of risk. Customize your strategy, ability to calculate your exact risk per trade. This is great for smaller account balances, and you can take advantage of a more rapid-paced intraday trading style. And this is geared towards aggressive growth, whereas the last Mirror Trader program is, more conservative. This is a little bit more risky, which can also yield more aggressive returns. Okay, this is also one of the mirror trader accounts. And then guys, lastly, this is personally my favorite. You know, I can say this about every product, but this is the no-brainer product right here, guys. If everybody in the room has a smartphone and you know how to copy and paste, you can make money with this. Okay, this is called swipe trades. It's Forex signals that are sent right to your cell phone. We live in a world that thrives on convenience. People have a strong need for what swipe trades is offering. This truly is the future, okay? This is where you receive trade alerts right to your phone. You open that alert and you copy and paste. Just like the harmonic scanner, your entry point is given, your stop loss of protection is given, and your take profit is given. But not only that, you also get notes that are provided. The trader actually sends you notes and tells you what to expect with the trade, okay? And what you know going in is, again, what your risk is. Maybe your risk is 20 bucks, 30 bucks, 10 bucks, 100 bucks. It's your choice. You know your risk going in, and you set your risk parameters. Guys, it takes 60 seconds to put a trade in with this platform. 60 seconds, okay? No trading experience needed. Replicate trades from our experts, like I said, in seconds. And lastly, supplement your income without changing your day-to-day routine. Let's say you're really, really busy and you don't have a lot of time to learn how to trade. Well, this product's perfect for you, because if you can copy and paste in 60 seconds or less, you can make money. I want to tell you how powerful this program is right here. Last week alone, Curtis and I made thousands of dollars with this product right here by just copying and pasting. Just copying and pasting. The expert traders send the alert, you look at it, tells you what currency you're going to trade with, and you copy and paste this into your phone from one app to another. Very, very simple, and I guarantee everybody in the room can do it, because guess what? My 17-year-old daughter, she knows how to do it, and she was doing it when she was 16. I've been teaching her and training her. Matter of fact, I think Curtis's son is 14, and he's practicing on a demo account trading as well. Is that right, Curtis?
Correct.
Yeah. And so this is a very, very simple product to use, guys. Here's what you get when you become a customer with iMarkets Live. You don't only get all these amazing products and services, you get amazing training and support for your success. Our training program provides complete product setup and weekly personal development. I told you guys in the beginning of this presentation that everything starts with your mindset, and you got to have the right mindset in order to be successful. Well, IMLtrain.com teaches you and gives you everything you need to know how to learn how to set up and use our services. We have an app called IML Corporate App where you access all of the tools and resources at your fingertips on your phone. And lastly, every single week we do 7-figure mentorship calls with $1 million earners within our company, where you can grow personally each week and learn from our mentorship calls with our industry leaders, guys. I've never seen a company offer as much value as they have, and I've never seen a company that's positioned for so much success. And I'm seeing it because I'm seeing people left and right making so much money, 5 figures, 6 figures, 7 figures within our company. It's amazing. So as you're sitting there right now, that's it. That was our presentation. There's nothing, there's nothing big about it. Again, there's no pushy sales. There's no big hoorah close. I'm going to show you what it's going to take to get started. And you know right now, sitting in that seat, whether this makes sense for you or not. And if it doesn't, we're still going to give you a high five and wish you the best of luck. But if you're serious about your future, if you want to tap into unlimited income potential, if you want to move from the left side of the quadrant to the right side of the quadrant so that you can position yourself to, make more money and have more freedom, and if you're looking to, really take yourself to the next level, we want to lock arms with you. Yes, Curtis and I couldn't be there tonight, but you're right now with Kanal and Amrit and Ratu. You're with some of the most special people within our team. And we're not just saying that. They're some of our most favorite people within our team. And we want to lock arms with you, and we want to do some great things in the Bay Area together. And so here's how you claim your financial independence and how you get started. You get started, here's our Platinum Package. It's your complete Forex education. The Platinum Package provides you with the essential tools and education to help you become a profitable Forex trader at, like I said, a very affordable rate. You've got the IML Academy, which is the full education, the IML TV, which is the live mentorship, the harmonic scanner, which is the one that becomes your assistant and gives you trade setups, and lastly, the daily swing trades with our CEO. If you added all of this up, it's about a $425 a month value for a $195 one-time enrollment fee and a $145 a month subscription fee, okay? $195 one-time fee and a $145 a month subscription fee. Now, everybody buys the platinum package and then has the ability to add these additional platform products on. The optional add-ons provide our members with ways to supplement their education and earn while they learn. If you're new to Forex and you want to make money while you learn, these products are definitely for you. You can add on swipe trades. That's the app I just shared with you, where you get the Forex signal alerts. That's an extra 15 bucks a month. The Fusion Trader, the FX signals, that's our mirror traders. Add that on for an extra 15 and an extra 10. And then lastly is the web analyzer. And so if you guys wanted to come in as just a platinum package at $195 and not add any of these on, it's $195 to get started tonight, and the company will bill you $145 in 30 days, okay? If you want to add on some of these extra products, which I highly recommend, do it, right? Do it at least for the swipe trades, okay? Even if you don't do the other three, you got to have swipe trades, guys. This product is on fire right now, and people are making so much money with just this product alone, okay? So again, I told you we weren't going to sell you a $5,000 package or $1,000 or $500, guys. A couple $100, right? And this is not an expense, so I don't want you to look at it like that. This is the difference, mindset, right? We talked about mindset. Here's the mindset. This is an investment into your future. This is not an expense, okay? When you invest $195 or $200 or $235, whatever package you choose, into your future, guess what? Your goal is to create a greater return than the initial investment. We have a gentleman, okay? We have a gentleman, and I'm actually going to, let me see if I can show this to you guys real quick, okay? I just want to share this with you because it's really special to me. I'm going to see, Kunal, can you see my Facebook right now?
Yeah, man.
All right, I want to share this because I got this message earlier today, and I really want to share this guy's story with you because some people, you know, may be struggling with coming up with a couple $100. I've been there, guys. I've been there because 6 years ago, me and my wife went through bankruptcy and foreclosure. The business that I had at that time went under, right? I was in the mortgage industry, and we lost everything. And I went from making 6 figures to 0 figures. And I went from, you know, having 2 brand new cars in a house to losing both of my cars to repossession, losing my house to foreclosure, being on food stamps and having no money. So I know what it means to struggle. And I'm not saying anybody in here is struggling, but, you know, for people that are struggling, and this was just today, because you can see this was at 12:46. Here's what he said. He said, "You actually put me in a position to help change people's lives. I'm so thankful. And I thank God I was able to make the crazy sacrifice for this. You know my story. Nothing has been easy for me, Justin, but something told me to go all in on this when I was doing that call with you." Now, what does that mean, okay? What does that call mean? Jay was on a 3-way call with me a couple months ago, and he was introduced to this to IML, iMarkets Live, by someone else in our company. And I shared the same presentation with him, and here's what he said. He says, "I don't have a couple $100 to get involved." He says, "But I need this program." And I said, "Jay, listen, if you need this program," I said, "go find a way to come up with a couple $100. Just don't do anything illegal." I said, "Go sell your Xbox, go sell your PS3, go sell some shoes, whatever you got to do." He called me 2 days later. He said, "I've got the money." Come to find out, 2 months ago, he shared, or about a month ago, he shared with us. He says, "Justin, I didn't tell anybody this, but he said, I went home and I prayed with my wife, and we decided to take 2 weeks of our grocery money to get started with iMarkets Live." Guys, right now, his name is Jay Wayne. Jay Wayne is making between $200 and $800 every day trading. He went from working 5 days as an employee down to 3 days, and he plans on quitting his job and being a full-time trader next year. He's now teaching classes. He just did one today at 6 p.m. Eastern for other people within our company. He's now teaching people how to trade, and it was all because he made a sacrifice and said, you know what? I need this program and this opportunity to change my life. And so he jumped in, okay? I wanted to share that with you because, again, for some people, a couple $100 is not a lot of money, but for some people it is. And I remember being at a point in my life where it was, but I also realized if I ever wanted to get past a couple $100 being a lot of money in my life, then I had to take, steps forward and sacrifice to get ahead and do what Jay Wayne did. Now, does anybody like free in the room? I don't know if anybody likes free in the room, but I like free, okay? And here's the beautiful thing that iMarkets Live does, okay? It's called 2 and Free. If you share this concept or this education with 2 people that you like, trust, and respect, who you think can get value from what we provide, and guess what? We're going to waive your monthly fee. Okay, everybody has to pay their enrollment fee, but if you get 2 people to see the value in this platform, in this education, and they decide to become customers, then your next monthly fee will be waived completely. Customers have a unique referral link, and that can be shared with others to register. You refer 2 paying customers, and your upcoming subscription fee is completely waived. Guys, again, I don't know about you, but I like free. I can afford the monthly, but I like free better, right? There's no restrictions. Your subscription bundle is waived no matter what package your referrals purchase, okay? Think about if you went to college, okay? If you went to college, imagine walking into the administrator's office that first day of school and one of the administrators saying, thank you for coming to Berkeley. We're glad that you're a part of our college. We just wanted to let you know that if you refer 2 students to the college, we're going to go ahead and waive your tuition, and you can go to school here for free, right? Think about how many of you guys, if you went to college, would do that. Everybody in the room would do that. What's no different than this? You refer 2 people to the education, and iMarkets Live waives your monthly tuition, okay? Now, lastly, I just want everybody to hear this. We are building a San Francisco Bay Area trading team. Kunal and Amrit, who are in the room right now, are some of our top leaders within our team, okay? We want to help as many people as we can become financially free. We want to help as many people as we can learn how to trade Forex. And here's the beauty of it. Because Kunal and Amrit are leaders within the team, Ratu is one of the leaders within our team. We're also looking for leaders and mentors. Maybe you don't know what this all means yet, but once you learn the education and you learn and understand what these products are, we're looking for mentors as well to be able to help other people learn how to trade Forex. You don't have to, okay? You don't have to. But if you have a desire to help people and help people learn how to do this, or people that could really benefit from this, maybe you say, Justin, I know more than 2 people. Well, here's the great thing, and we're not going to share it tonight, but you can get more information on it. When you share this with more than 2 people, the company will actually pay you, okay? They'll actually pay you a commission. I love it, right? I personally am making over $5,000 a month just by mentoring people with teaching them how to trade foreign currency. Not on top of me making all the money that I'm making trading. And so we've got some great things going on, guys. And I hope based on all of this information we've shared with you tonight that you see value in it. And again, if you don't, that's okay. We're not going to be upset. We're only looking for people who really see the value in this and want to take their financial, lifestyle and their life to the next level. And if that's you, we want to know about it. And we want to lock arms with you. We want to partner with you. And we want to do some big things with you guys. So does anybody have any questions?
Anyone? Questions? No. I think you explained it all, Justin. Yeah. You're pretty good at it.
Okay, great.
I wanted to say something too, guys. Like, I understand that you guys are like, you're doing your college thing. You got classes, you got tuition, you got food, you got you know, things you got to take care of, room and board. You might have family members you got to take care of as well while you're doing your studying and things of that nature. But please, please understand that this opportunity is something that does not come by every day. This is not something that you're going to see just, oh, I know another person that does, oh, I know another company that did. This is something that is completely different, very rare. You're getting an education on something that costs 5 figures to learn, bottom line. In order to learn Forex and learn it well, over $10,000 to get the skill set. And they're charging people a couple $100 a month. And also they're making it free if you can bring 2 people on. Now me, I'm not a rich silver spoon guy. Like, I just found out what Forex was this year. Okay, I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I do not have a whole lot, you know, going on in my area where it's super successful going on here in Detroit. I mean, you hear every time somebody makes a joke about something struggling, the word Detroit comes out of their mouth right after that. So I want to make sure you guys understand that when I got into the company, I didn't have the money to really sign up. I got shot back in 2005, and I had a scholarship to play basketball and everything. Got shot, lost my scholarship, and everything just went straight downhill. Everything. And for me, I had to try to figure something out. And when I found this opportunity and I started learning it and I was able to apply it in the community that's attached to this, it changed my life. Like, my first 2 months, I took a $500 investment and I made $10,000. And like we always say, there's no guarantees in trading. There's risk involved. You know, past profits not, you know, and not indicative of future gains. But me understanding how powerful this was, I mean, like, literally, it scared me. I made so much money so fast. Like, I was looking out of my blinds, like, you guys sure the police not coming? Like, I'm allowed to make this kind of money? Like, I was like physically nervous, and I understood how powerful this was. And I had that voice in the back of my mind that kind of kicked in and said, you know, if money was no longer an issue, what would you want to do? And my first thought was, I just want to help people. I want to share this opportunity. I want to give this opportunity to somebody who truly needs it, because there's somebody out there who needs to hear your voice tell them, hey, you can make money from your cell phone now. The world is changing and you can be a part of that. You know, because we've been taught for long, it's just like you guys right now, go to school, get good grades, graduate, get a good job with benefits, and, you know, pay back our student loan debt, and, you know, make sure our families are fine. And we have an opportunity now to make that kind of money, you know, on our cell phones and pay for our schooling, or make this money on our cell phones and open up a business, you know, here and now, start investing here and now, you know, and like he said, most people that get inside this company, the only reason why they leave, honestly, is because they don't see the delayed gratification. And we're in a world where we want everything now. We want everything instant. That's why certain industries are so huge, where you got people who will go out and spend $60 on a video game before they will go out and spend money and investing it in the stock. People will go and spend $1,000 on an iPhone before they would actually buy the Apple stock for the delayed gratification. They want that instant, ooh, look at me, I have an iPhone 10 gratification. So I want you guys to truly understand that this skill set that you developed, the time you put into this, the effort, and also just the amount of, you know, energy that goes into this is so worth it at the end of the day. Because this is something where you can go anywhere on the planet and make money from yourself. It was like freedom for me. Like, I can hop on a flight, you know, with my cell phone, make trades in an airport, and I can pay for the whole flight, the room, the rental car, and everything else, simply just by walking through an airport. Like, that, like, it was game changing for me. So I really want you guys to have an open mind and really think about the future and not the here and now. I don't want you guys to focus on, man, I don't have the money now. Man, I don't have the money now. Because if you do that, you'll be doing that for the rest of your life. And I did that for a long time for myself. Everything I saw come across was, I don't have the money. I don't have the money. Oh shoot. Oh, shucks. If I only had the money. And I made that sacrifice. I jumped in both feet. And this has been something that I completely would suggest to anybody to try. I mean, like he said, people in third world countries learning this and changing their lives. Like, so I just wanted to share that with you guys.
Thank you, Curtis.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
All right, guys. So if nobody has any questions, Kanal and Amrit will be sticking around with you guys to answer any questions. But we're really grateful and thankful that you guys came out. Sorry we couldn't be with you tonight. We really wanted to be, but we definitely look forward to hopefully being with you guys in the future. And if you guys decide to become customers with iMarkets Live, you'll be working directly with Amrit and Kanal, as well as Curtis and myself. We do a lot of our training and a lot of our team building and everything right online. And so that's the beauty of it. I mean, we're in 120 plus countries, so we have people all around the world and the technology allows us to stay and remain connected. So if there's no other questions, or if there's nobody else that has anything they'd like to share, we hope you guys have a great night. Hopefully you guys want to sign up. If you do, just get with Kunal and Amrit. We can get you guys signed up as customers tonight. Here's the great thing. You can test drive our products and our services for 7 days, and if you don't like what you see, and if you're not happy, you get a money-back guarantee for 7 days. You can quit and cancel, no risk, and get your money back in 7 days, and it is month to month, so you could cancel at any time, and you don't have to get 2 new people every single month to be free. You can get 2 people, and as long as they remain active, your account remains free. So thank you guys so much for your time tonight. God bless you guys, and hopefully we will see you soon.